Please step back in here, every one of you. Thank you. Have a seat on the couch there.
This is preposterous. I should have been released already.
Now. You'll all be released momentarily, as soon as I reveal to you what we have discovered. For we have found the culprit in this most heinous murder of John J Haney, businessman, Esquire. That's right. But first, before I go into the reveal, I'll need to get another introduction from each of you for the record. So please, starting here and going down, you there, old man, introduce yourself.
I am Lord Francibald K. Worthing. I loaned him a great deal of money.
Fascinating. And what about you there? What's your intro?
Well, I'm Erickson. I have been serving the master for a very long time.
And you?
Well, my name's Jared, the pool boy. I clean the...
Come now, Jared, come now.
I clean the pools here every second Thursday and every first Friday.
Jared is an excellent pool boy, yes. We appreciate your work greatly.
Thank you.
I think you could do better.
And what about you, sir?
Well, my name is Jerethy Pinpot, and I was going to be an international business partner with this man. We're going to have an international business together, and then, well, you know the rest.
Yes, I'm afraid we do know the rest. I hate to say.
We know it.
Jared, now, really. We'll get this over with, and we'll all be better off in the end. For I must reveal to you all that we have found Mr. Haney's killer.
Is he still dead?
And they are sitting in this room right now, sir.
Goodness gracious.
Impossible.
My goodness, you're saying one of those three people is the killer?
What do you mean? It could be you as well.
Exactly. Why did you immediately accuse these three people, old man? As if you had nothing to hide.
I'm just extremely fancy. I couldn't think anyone would think I was responsible for such a crime. I'm far too important.
If you are so important, then perhaps you were actually the murderer because you are so important. You thought you could get away with it, ah!
I think he's got a fish up his pocket, Detective.
First of all, I'll have you know that I have that fish in there for a snack later, and it's none of your business. Second, I shan't be spoken to by the help in such a way.
Now, everyone.
I come from a long line of butlers. My father buttled, and my father's father before him. I would ask that you please respect.
I respect you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is not a crime to keep a fish in one's pocket. However, I suspect you were the one that stabbed Mr. Haney between the second and third ribs when he did not return that loan that you had so graciously given him. Is that true?
How dare you? I have a seat in the House of Lords.
Well, have you ever seen this dagger before, sir?
Just because I own that dagger doesn't mean I'm the killer.
It doesn't?
No.
Ah.
I mean, anyone could steal a dagger. Besides, who knows if that dagger that's mine is mine or not? Could be anyone's.
But of course.
That is true. There are many identical daggers.
Yes, anyone could own any dagger, and despite the fact that I own that one, I don't think we can be sure of its ownership.
And it is not a crime to own a dagger, that is for certain.
No.
But it is a crime to steal a dagger. Isn't that so? But who would have access to this dagger? Erickson?
Yes, sir.
Do you have access to all the rooms in this home?
Yes, of course. How else would I serve my master if I had not access to the rooms?
Does anyone else here have access to those rooms?
I for sure don't.
I have access to the pool.
Well, you see, the family had fallen on hard times and had to release most of its help staff, leaving only me, unfortunately.
But Erickson, you are still here, and I suspect you had access to this very dagger which was found in the back of one Mr. Haney. Is that not true?
Well, I suppose so. We commonly use daggers for opening the letters that I would then read to Lord Haney. I'm I agree, yes. I did have access to that dagger.
It's true. Joe loved daggers. He had so many.
You'd see him day and night, throwing them at targets.
Yes. Excellent shot. That is how his son lost his eye, though.
Why are we not questioning his son?
I'm afraid his son...
His son is dead!
He has passed, but we're not investigating that right now. We are talking about Mr. Haney. And Erickson, you still have not defended why you were not the one who had this dagger in your employer's back. Is that a fact?
I have a phobia of blood. This is has been a problem for very long, especially with my master's penchant for throwing daggers at things. But, after the young master lost his eye, I can't stand to look at the daggers anymore.
A phobia of blood, you say?
Phobia of blood, of daggers themselves. I have to talk myself into cutting open the letters every day.
Ah.
Oh, poor young Lord Haney and his eye.
That explains why he was so slow answering correspondence.
Well, if you had a phobia of blood, it couldn't have been you. And of course it wouldn't have been you, because whoever did it would have to be used to be working with things such as blood or other messy, hard-to-get-out-of carpets chemicals such as chlorine from the pool.
Oh, yes, of course.
Jared? Care to defend yourself, boy?
Defend myself?
Yes.
Oh, God, I have to confess I can't hold it in any longer. Well, not to that, to something else. I didn't kill him.
Oh.
I know you were all talking earlier about Mr. Haney's son, his dead son. His son who, died tragically, falling off of a cliff, last year,
He had no depth perception.
They never found his body. Instead, they found a single finger. A single finger. As you can see, I myself have only 4 fingers on my right hand.
Young Lord Haney!
I am young Lord Haney.
Oh my god.
So you inherited everything from your father because of his untimely death, much like how I attained my lordship. Clearly guilty.
Of course. By killing your father, you were able to attain the estate.
With Haney's money, he could buy 100 fingers.
All while under the guise of the pool boy, knowing that he wouldn't give it to you if he knew it was you the entire time. Confess, Jared, if that is your real name.
Yeah, no, it's not my real name. Since I'm his son, my real name is Stu. And no, I didn't kill my father. He was wonderful. We were the best of friends. He helped me fake my own debt to avoid having to pay off student loans.
That is certainly courteous.
Are you saying your father faked your death? Did your father cut your finger off?
Well, yes, but, he didn't, enjoy it. Neither of us did, really.
That explains that pair of bolt cutters he kept over the mantel, that he said were once used for something important and enjoyable.
Are you saying he liked cutting off my finger?
That is neither here nor there, Stu or Jared or whatever your name is.
Stuart! Pull yourself together!
Delightful! Hit him again!
Now, there'll be plenty of time to hit Stuart later on, but first, we must hear from the man we have not heard from yet at all. You, Mr. Mysterious Businessman in the corner.
Who, me? Who wants to know?
Why, yes, of course you. Everyone else here has provided a rock-solid alibi except for you. You were the one who killed your own business partner to take over the business in the pursuit of more fingers. Isn't that true?
Wait now, listen here, Buster. Me and Haney, we were birds of a feather. We were peas in a pod. He and I would jukebox down together to the old social and swing a few cats around.
Enough of the metaphors, sir.
I wouldn't bump the guy off. Listen to me.
He's stumbling. He's stuttering.
Where are the windows? Where are the windows?
Stop that man! Stop him! That is the murderer of James Haney. We'll be taking him down to the station for more questions.
You killed Dada.
Hold on.
Thank you all for your cooperation.
I think it's time I let you all know the truth about this. I am Mr. Haney.
My God.
Papa!
Wait a minute, then whose corpse was that?
That was the corpse of my American business partner.
Yes, Lord Haney, I feel it is time we came clean.
Yes, wonderful, I want to say Jeffrey? No.
Erickson, your butler?
Erickson.
Wait.
Yes, your
Erickson,
butler.
yes, Erickson. Wonderful work so far.
Thank you, sir.
On the ruse. Now, I'm afraid you all understand why Erickson and I can't allow any of you to leave after this.
Yes. I'm sorry.
But Dada, I live in the pool shed out back. That's where all of my toys are.
Yes, Stuart, and that is exactly why we had to fake his death.
Because of my toys?
Because you have been living on your father's estate for far too long. It was time you left. We knew you'd never pull yourself together and actually leave.
Yes, you see, this has all been a ruse to get you to move out of the pool house.
You mean-
In fact, I am not this lord at all.
Oh, come now.
I'm your father's American business partner. I'm actually alive.
Then who's the corpse on the floor? Would someone please explain this? I'm the detective and I don't know.
Why, it's our wealthy British moneylender.
Yes, he wanted his money back, and we've spent it all on toys for the pool house, and so we're just in a really, really awkward position.
Well, we'd been saying for some time we needed a corpse to scare Stu out of the pool house anyway, so we thought, why not use this one?
Stuart, I couldn't clean your toys one more time. Where did you even get a Polly Pocket of that size?
Oh, this is so overwhelming. My own papa fake his death just so I move out.
I know, son, and it's time for you to strike out on your own and move into our summer home in Bermuda.
So just take your Polly huge pocket and go.
Oh, man. Oh, can I take Pocket Pete as well?
I'm sorry. Pocket Pete is mine.
This was a most baffling case, but I'm glad I finally got to the bottom of it. My superiors will be most pleased. In the meantime, I'm going to take this corpse for questioning.
Goodbye, corpse.
And the rest of you, try to find a way to deal with your family matters less gruesomely, please.
Oh. Yes.
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Detective.
You mean to say we could have handled this without murdering anyone?
I guess I'll go pack up Polly now.
Wait, son, before you go, here, I want you to have these bolt cutters from over the mantel to remember me by.
The bolt cutters you used to cut off my finger?
Precisely.
Oh, Papa, you remembered.
All right, now, before I get emotional, I must leave. I must hide my feelings.
I must hide feelings as well.
I'm gonna go cry in the pool.
Well, American business partner, I think it's really great that detective didn't want to arrest either of us for our confessed murders. Why don't we have a lot of brandy?
Sounds good to me.
I'll get that for you, sir.
I'll bring the cigars.
I'll get you for that. Yes.
Thank you, Erickson.
Thank you, Erickson. Here's to another murder well committed.
Yes, and to many more.
I'm sorry, did someone say murder in here?
No.
No, that was a different mansion.
Very good, very good. Be on your best behavior now.
Ha